It is tire wall time. If you've been waiting for us to talk about how we get old tires and how we are going to turn them into the wall of our home, stick around because this is the video for you. You also get to see Patrick use the sledgehammer a whole bunch, which is what I'm here for.
Hi there, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Lorana. Welcome to Hole in the Ground.
This is the beginning of our journey to build our Earthship home,
Which we affectionately call a hobbit hole.
in beautiful Idaho.
Before we started on the tire wall, we decided to put foam insulation and a vapor barrier along the front footing. This didn't have to happen before the tire wall. It's not related at all. This is just a separate update.
Little update on the footing. We're putting some foam board, just 1-inch foam board, along the front here and along that edge. The vapor barrier, which is this plastic, is actually from an old high tunnel greenhouse that was being disassembled and moved. So we're able to get the plastic for free, which was cool. And we're using some of it as our vapor barrier. It's in pretty decent shape, honestly, not too many punctures or anything like that, so it should work out pretty nicely. We're maybe halfway done, just getting the foam board and lining all along the front. And once we're done with that, we'll have our dirt guy come and backfill in so that the foam board stays in place. Kind of jerry-rigging some duct tape around the rebar and around the foam board to make sure it doesn't just blow away because it's windy as all get out. And yeah, so then we're putting dirt in to help start the compaction, I guess, and also to help it keep from blowing away until our dirt guy can come and move the dirt back into here and basically bring the dirt pretty close to level, maybe a little bit below, but pretty close to level with the top of the foam board. So where are we even getting all these old tires from? So far we've been having a lot of luck just going to local service stations. They have old tires that they will need to pay to get rid of, so even though people look at us funny when we tell them we need tires to build a house, so far they've all been happy to let us take them off their hands. We are only grabbing specific sizes of tires, but the service stations we've been to have had enough selection that we've been able to grab pretty decent amounts of tires.
We also went to the local waste transfer station. We just had to call ahead and get permission to go grab old tires from the dump. It helps to have someone as charming as Patrick making the phone calls, but this isn't an option that's available everywhere. Alright, let's give the rundown on how this works. We'll be making a more thorough tutorial video soon, but this will give you a general sense. First, pick out a tire. We're trying to be judicious about using the same size of tires for all the tires in a course, so for this first course we're choosing tires that are 205 millimeters. Next, position the tire so that the front is in line with the other tires in the course. We've got a nylon string stretched out now to help us make sure the front of the tire wall is lined up. Then, place cardboard inside the tire to keep dirt from spilling out the bottom. Start dumping dirt in. These suckers eat up a surprising amount of dirt, just be ready for that. Once you've dumped a 5-gallon bucket worth of dirt in, start pushing the dirt into the sidewalls of the tire. This is the most important but most time-consuming part of pounding the tires with dirt. You may need to get a second bucket of dirt put in and pushed into the sidewalls, but at a certain point you can grab your sledgehammer and start swinging into the sidewall dirt to compact it. Basically, keep going with this process until the sidewalls of the tire are bulging and the tire is rock hard. You should be putting at least 200 pounds of dirt into each tire. We're learning as we go and experimenting with different techniques and tools to help this part go faster, so we'll keep you updated on what we are discovering. Pounding tires is definitely a many hands make light work situation. Some of the tasks that you aren't seeing in this shot are shoveling dirt into the wheelbarrow and transferring it over, mixing water into the dirt, shoveling dirt into buckets, holding up the sidewall of the tire to make it easier to push dirt in, and keeping everyone hydrated. We've been lucky to have some wonderful family members help, and if you are itching to pound dirt into a tire, stop by. We'd love to have company and show you what we've been learning. After about 20 to 30 minutes, voila! Patrick completed the first tire of our Earthship tire wall. After our first week of pounding tires, we made it to 14. We've determined that we need about 1,032 tires for the entire wall, so we're like 1% of the way there. Hooray!